Hey YouTube, I'm going to be talking about the ATCF today from Drop. That stands for Advanced Technology Combat Folder. This is going to be actually made by We Knives. It's going to be mass produced by, or mass distributed by Drop. And it was designed by Bob Terzoula. See the mark there on the blade. He is commonly known as the godfather of the modern combat tactical folder. So we can thank him for that. Apparently he wrote a book on the subject. I haven't read it, but I know it's out there. So a little bit about the knife real quick. I went with the G10, blue G10 sides. It comes in different colors, blue, green, orange. It's got some carbon fiber options, as well as you can get a satin blade, which I will definitely do next time. Even though I like this blade, the satin just looks sick on some of the carbon fiber models. And I think you can get all black too, which looks pretty cool. But anyway, I went with the blue G10. So it has G10 sides. I hope you can see the texture on there. It's not super grippy, but it's grippy enough. You can hold it very well. It won't just slip out of your hand. It's got recessed screws there. It has the blue G10 spacer there, spot for the lanyard right here on the corner, so it's not in the way. It's not a big nasty hole in your knife. And it's got the flipper tabs here. It doesn't stick out too much. Deploys just fine with the flipper tab. But what I really like about it is, and I didn't think I was going to like it because honestly, aesthetically, wasn't a big fan of the disc there. But as far as function, you know, it just fires out when you use that disc with the thumb. Now this is a right hand, essentially right hand only knife, because as you can see, you know, the G10 is milled out there. It has a space cut out for right hand deployment, but on the other side there's no space. So I've tried with my left hand to get my thumb underneath there and it won't do it. So it essentially, if you're going to deploy it left-handed, you'll have to use the flipper tab. But it's on bearings. So you know, if you're wondering like how's the action for drop action, you know, to shut it, it's super smooth like any other knife on bearings. Just shake it a little bit, it'll fall right closed. And it just, again, it fires out there. It's really, really smooth. Did have to put a little bit of lubricant on it after the first couple days I had it. But I mean, that's normal. Let's see, 3.4-inch blade. So to my comrades out there in California, I believe it is People's Republic of California compliant. To my freedom-loving Texans, it won't matter. But so 3.4-inch blade, 7.7 inches overall. It has a handle length of 4.3 inches. I have medium-sized hands, so you can kind of see. It's just a good sized knife. It's got a titanium pocket clip, titanium liner lock, S35VN blade. I don't think I said that yet. It's stamped there on the bottom. You can barely see it, but so you have a good combination of corrosion resistance and sharpenability, if that's a word. And it's 4 ounces overall. So really the only negative that I can say about this knife thus far is that when I got it, it was not very sharp. I mean, it wasn't dull. I don't know if it was just the angle of the blade, but I mean, I'm moderate pressure there pushing against that, and it's not even anywhere close to being in danger of cutting me. See, there's a little discoloration there, but that's from use. Trying to think if there's anything else I haven't talked about here. Blade centering was perfect. The pocket clip is tight. So if you like a tight clip, you know, where it's going to hang on to your pocket, you've got to, I'm not saying you got to pull with all your might to get it off there, but it's very secure. It's not just going to pop out of your pocket. And of course, you're going to have about that much sticking up out of your pocket. So, you know, there's no option for deep carry or anything like that. And there's no other place on the knife to move the clip to. So, you know, it's going to be tip up carry. Yeah, overall, really impressed. This is my first WE knife, and I thought they did a great job on it. Tonto blade, and it only comes with a Tonto blade. You can check their website for options, but they've got some pretty good looking options. And like I said, the thing that surprised me the most was how much I like this thumb stud over, or I'm sorry, the disc over, you know, normal thumb studs. So just to do a quick size comparison and wrap up this video, here's a Benchmade Griptilian 551-1. Very similar in size. The Griptilian is a little bit taller here around the blade, but overall pretty close. And then you see the Ontario Rat 1, quite a bit bigger. It's longer, it's taller, just overall quite a bit bigger. And then we have the Shaman from Spyderco, obviously much bigger. So yeah, overall, really like this knife. I'm gonna probably get the satin blade with the silver carbon fiber. Looks really good. Comes in around 170 bucks. I think it's worth every penny. These are just really well put together, and I just need to touch up that blade, and it may just be the original angle that they sharpened it at. As you can kind of see the angle, it's not very sharp. Hope that comes across in the video. Yeah, one thing I forgot to mention, the blade stock is pretty thick too. So this is not a slicer. It's 16 thousandths as the blade stock. Like compared to, I hope I can get that on there. This is the Ontario Rat 1. I think that's 11 thousandths. So you can kind of see the difference. This is an excellent slicer. I mean, excellent slicer. If you want a cardboard cutting knife, this is the one for you. This one is not meant to cut cardboard, but it does have a very robust Tonto blade on it. Anyway, that about wraps it up. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comments section, and I'll try and answer them. But you know, I would give this for sure my recommendation. And thanks for watching.